Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Western Port Steelers.
Where's the only funny Jeff was on Facebook? Where's used to do like country news?
Now it's time to welcome your very own Wyndham combination, proudly partnered by Victoria University. We begin with number 2, Aaron Goldie. Woo! For Emmanuel Jennings. Number 12, Daniel Herbert. Number 13, please welcome Toby Ayamara. 23, Miles Thomas.
Yeah, absolutely.
27, McCain Hines. Number 30, Oscar Jones. Number 32, please welcome Joyce Manassa.
Yeah, him and
42, Hugo Bergman.
The coach stayed on it. That's for a year and changed.
The team manager is Michael Dolly.
Not much about it.
We also wish our officials for tonight's game, Slade and Shai Watson, all the very best for a terrific contest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please be upstanding for the playing the Australian national anthem. Please also put your hands together for our domestic team players and our VJBL team players who are providing the guard of honour throughout the course of the night.
How do I turn it down?
Yeah, that's headphone volume.
That's what, okay. Am I number one?
Well, you're one. Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's perfect.
Good evening, everybody. If you've joined us already here, it's starting to get pretty brisk out here in Melbourne. Here on a Saturday night, it is around 7. Big V action coming at you. It is Wyndham and Western Port. Wyndham and Western Port, round 7 clash top of the table versus bottom of the table. Wyndham with a couple of losses. Western Port still searching for their first win. Hopefully they can get one on the road here today and upset the home team. We'll see what happens. Welcome everybody who's joined us so far or joining us throughout the evening. My name's Mitch, and welcome Jules. How you going, mate?
Great to be here, Mitch. Yep, very cold one tonight, but yeah, we're indoors. Looking forward to some good basketball here in the Championship Division. And you said it, mate. Obviously, Western Port, you know, top and bottom of the table. But you know, every time we've sat at this seat so far this season, we've had pretty enjoyable and fairly competitive games. So who knows? But yeah, definitely Western Port up against it tonight, coming in 0-7. We'll highlight though that they only lost to Hume a few weeks ago by 2. Besides that, haven't really had any other sort of competitive games. But you never know. It's the Championship Division for a reason.
Few injuries impacting Wyndham as well. I guess that's probably one thing that will be playing into Western Port's favour. It's not their starters, it's their sort of players come off the bench in Bo Cossack and Jovan Bojanic, and then Josh Norling out this week as well. I think there's a few different reasons. I think I heard Josh Norling just did an ankle during the week. He's walking around though, so it doesn't look too bad, but probably not 100% tonight. I think Bo, I can't remember what it was. Yeah, the other two, but so a few players sort of in and out. One player I'm excited to see for Western Port is number 33, Russell Permenter. I don't know if you've got stats there for Russell, but
I do.
Yeah.
17 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah,
I remember Russell from last season.
From last season, that's right. Yeah. So we've got so Russell Permenter, Elijah Davey, number 7 there as well. Can't miss him in the gold shoes. So you'd be looking at 30 points a game wearing gold shoes at least.
Absolutely, absolutely. You put on those bad boys, then chances are you can hoop. It used to be pink shoes, didn't it? You know, that was the statement shoe, but now pink is the new cool, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely right. So for who else we got in the starting lineup there for Western Port? We've got Paul Brotherson, who's number 5. Number 9 is Jake McCauley. And number 10 is Benjamin James. And then we've got the usual suspects here for Wyndham: Miles Thomas, Oscar Jones, Daniel Herbert, Troyce Manasseh, and Tomi Ailara. Good battle here. Looking forward to this too with Tomi and Russell Permenter. Sort of, Russell doesn't look like a real imposing figure. Big guy, scruffy beard, got the man bun going, but I mean, 17 points, 10 rebounds, and he's put some bigger numbers up than that as well.
Absolutely, and Tomi himself coming off probably one of his biggest nights that we've seen for a while. 24 points last week and 5 of 7 from the land of plenty.
That's right. Daniel Herbert got a great look early on. Couldn't get the layup to go. Swinging it across. It's Brotherson driving in, and Manasseh beat him to the spot. Brotherson called for the offensive foul.
And as you said, Wyndham starting with their usual suspects, but it'd be interesting to see if they go deep. Obviously a few players missing, but interested to know if some of those guys that start off on the bench get some more opportunities.
Oscar Jones, speaking of opportunities, he's taken every single one he's gotten this year so far. What do you have these two teams played only a month ago? Oh, a nice backdoor cut underneath from Ben James. Couldn't get the finish. I think these teams played, was it only a month ago or so? And Oscar Jones had 30 or so.
That's right, yeah. Even less than a month ago.
It was 30 in about 20 minutes too. It wasn't like he was playing a full 40. Good defense from Jones there. Putting the pressure on Jake McCauley. And Miles Thomas and Russell Permenter get locked up, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Miles Thomas having a big game last week himself. 20 points, 14 rebounds.
Yeah, the biggest game I think we've seen for him so far, yeah. He might have had more points, but yeah, points and rebounds. Permenter spinning, just too strong off the back of the iron there. Good little tip down from Tomi. And there's Tommy Ailara from three. I think we've seen three-point attempts from that exact same spot.
Absolutely.
From Jones, Tommy, and from Thomas. Obviously, Tommy Ailara, after a good three-point shooting last week, has plenty of confidence on the
And that was a beautiful assist from Daniel Herbert, able to turn the corner and kick it back. Beautiful assist.
Macaulay finds Brotherson in the corner. Three ball, no good. Oh, sorry, it's Ben James on the three ball, and it was Paul Brotherson on the follow-up. Scooped up the long three-pointer and up and off the glass. Miles Thomas almost lost. So Miles Thomas almost lost the ball there with, I don't think Choice was ready for that little backdoor flick pass, but it was a nice drive from Jones and the follow-up from Tommy Ailara. Little tip in there. We've got the mismatch here with, I think it was Brotherson posting up on Troyce, and they, if you Paul Brotherson there, you'd be a bit frustrated. You're giving up a bit of size there.
Yeah.
You've got to hit that post up, at least give him a look early.
And they'll need to take whatever matchups they can get.
That's right. Well, Tommy Ailara lost it on the way up. Had enough time to be able to reel it back in. Tommy Ailara's on an absolute poster run this season. Good handles by Macaulay, handing it off.
He's definitely going to be due one or two big dunks tonight, isn't he?
Nice little cut there from Brotherson.
Absolutely.
It was a good dime. I'm not sure who it was who fed it into him. Was it Macaulay? I'm not sure.
I think it was Macaulay.
Oh, Troyce Manassa. Absolute nightmare in the paint. Pump fakes, left hand, right hand, spin move. Good double from Miles Thomas. Bit of pressure on the ball. Ben James kicks it out and it's Permensa posting up. Good defense from Tommy. Ben James long off the back of the ring there. Miles Thomas. If you could put a photo next to the phrase "feeling it," but it's that. It's funny. I don't know if Troy got that. I think he was looking down at his camera as Miles knocked down the triple. As Wyndham off to a hot start, and Western Port yet to really fire a shot. They've looked all right in some possessions, but they haven't been able to get it going just yet.
And easier said than done, but the last thing you want to do is give this Wyndham team confidence, shooting the three-pointer at a very high percentage.
Just from this one spot,
It is that one spot, isn't it? And we've got the perfect angle.
Yeah, we know right away if that's going, well, maybe if it's short or long, but as we've got Tommy with 7 points, I think Miles Thomas has got 6. Why has Miles only got 3 on the...
A little slow to update, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's not quite right. 15-4. What have we missed here? Does the scorers miss one? I'm really confused of what's going on here because we've seen Miles knock down. Oh no, he missed his first.
Oh,
It was Tommy and Oscar Jones. Miles shot one and missed it from there. Sorry, no, you're right.
So 3 threes. Is that right?
Yeah. 3 threes, yeah. But the fourth was also from the same spot. So no substitutions yet for, I think, oh no, we got one change for Western Port. Number 31, Liam Ingram, checking in. He set himself up in the corner.
Liam Ingram averaging 20 a game.
Coming off the bench here tonight. Going to need 20 from him. Macaulay getting downhill, kicks it outside. Ingram spot up. Three-pointer looked good. Nice rebound from Tommy. I think Herbert just lost it. Not sure if someone got a piece of it. Oh, Macaulay's got away with 2 or 3 carries there. Good patience in underneath by Ingram. Just couldn't get it to go. Steelers getting some good looks. It's been a bit unfortunate. A few of them are just not dropped.
And they'll need to move the ball well. They don't really strike me as a team that have a lot of guys that can, uncharacteristic. You won't see too many of those from Miles Thomas.
He does have the thumb taped up. Maybe there's something he's carrying through there. Looks like the left thumb. Yeah, you're right. It looks like Western Port going to have to beat them as a team, aren't they? They're not going to have someone that's. I don't think they've got someone that's going to go for 30 or 40.
Yeah, that's right. Or off the
team.
dribble. More going to have to do it by committee with good ball movement, fundamental basketball. I sound like I'm old, but pass and cut. That's really that they're going to be able to make an impact on the offensive end.
Yeah. Foul picked up on Ingram there as Manasseh was just tripped up as he was on his way through. Actually made a nice pass as he was going down. Choice there. I think we've got Gaze checking in. Jack Gaze, Western Port. He's been around there for a little while now.
And we've got Aaron Dolney checking in.
Aaron Dolney setting up in the corner.
What's the first shot from Aaron? This is going to be a corner 3. No.
It's Choice's turn from the same spot. We're going to check that spot.
That spot, yeah.
So many points Wyndham can pour in from that.
And Mitch, you called that last play, and
I think the ref realised I think the ref might have heard me, or she at least sort of thought, oh, he's gotten away with a couple there, and I'm going to call the next one, and he's given it away in the backcourt. He wasn't even picked up.
That's not usual when it's not part of a crossover, when it's just sort of bringing the ball up.
Yeah.
But
hopefully he makes the adjustment and can take care of the pill for the rest of the evening. Good reversals here from Wyndham. Manasseh, the contested 3 from the wrong spot. That's why it didn't go in. Good rebound from Thomas. There is the corner 3 from Dolney. Again, from the wrong spot. They've got to get to that right wing.
Right.
Good to see Miles Thomas picking up a few of the traits that Wyndham really sort of are encouraging at the moment, which is just keep your hands out and use your body to defend. You see a few of these imports try and get a lot of steals and reaching in a lot. Whereas you see if Wyndham on defence, I talk about it all the time about walling up and getting to the spot, keeping your hands out, just playing solid defence. And good to see Miles starting to pick up a few things there and play the Wyndham way, as they call it around here. Yeah. As Aaron Dolney flying through the paint. I think Permenter just picked him just a little bit there on the way in. So Aaron's going to go to the line and shoot a couple. Saw some fresh kicks for Aaron. I don't think I've seen the Kobe's.
Yeah.
Mr. Dolney just before,
Maybe he came back from the US with a suitcase full of
his sister came back from the US with a suitcase full. Yeah, well, Holly Dolney, playing over in the younger sister of Aaron.
In Chicago,
right?
Right?
Playing in Chicago for Loyola, so she'll be starting a freshman year shortly. So she's brought them back for Aaron.
Usually your school gives you a couple of pairs, but
not the Bruce Lee Kobe's, I don't think.
Probably not.
As we got number 24 here, Matthew Theobald.
Oh, juicy pass. Unlucky from Parramatta.
Tommy doing some hard work there under the ring. Manasseh playing like he's 6'8" in the paint there with Permenter and Paul Brotherson.
Must be the new haircut.
It's a fresh haircut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely been to the barber this weekend.
He's active on defense, just getting a hand in. As Miles Thomas flies in for 2-point layup. Western Port need to get something going here. Nice cut from Ingram.
He's had a lot of looks, has been unlucky.
Western Port getting good looks. Manasseh, I think he was trying to find Tommy in the corner. Gaze is wanting some help with the ball. Finds Theobald across court. Theobald looking to get something going. Wants a screen from Permenter. Shot clock's down to 10. Ingram, corner 3. Tommy was closing out hard. Imposing figure. You see him flying across from the wing. Manasseh feeling that one. Couldn't get it to go. Good rebound by Gaze. Theobald running into trouble. Manages to get out of there.
And Wyndham applying a lot of pressure there, just not letting Western Port get comfortable.
Brotherson collided with Emmanuel Deng. As Gaze knocks down the 3. Not sure what the weight differential with Brotherson and Emmanuel Deng is, but it's vast. As Tommy Olara is putting his resume in as one of the sharpshooters here in Wyndham.
And that's 10 points already.
Oh, here we go. Looking forward to seeing this next substitution. We've got a few Wyndham young guns checking in. As they're holding on to a pretty comfortable 18-point lead here late in this first quarter. We barely had a whistle this quarter, feels like. Brotherson just couldn't get that one to go, and Dolney scoops up the rebound, trying a Euro. And he's going against a guy who I think permits and averages a few blocks as well. Permits are 1.5 blocks a game. If Aaron keeps driving on him like that, he's going to get those tonight.
I like that from Aaron. Obviously in his corner where he's prolific marksman, but very athletic too. I like to see him go to the basket.
Not afraid, yeah, that's right. As Hines couldn't get it to go. Gaze feeling the deep 3.
Just sounds right when you say that, doesn't it? Gaze feeling the 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Aaron Dolney from the spot.
There you go. That's Wyndham's spot tonight.
I had a quick word to Aaron's dad actually before the game, and asked him what's the quick scouting report on Hugo Bergerman coming up from the youth league tonight. It's his first minutes we've seen here. I'm not sure if he's played minutes away, but I don't think he has. So maybe first minutes for Wyndham. He said spot up shooter.
Okay, all right.
Quick scouting report, which, I mean, if you're talking about any Wyndham young gun, it's probably assumed that he can shoot the 3 ball. So hopefully we can see him get a couple of shots off. As much as Permenter doesn't think he gave that foul away, it looked like a pretty clear cut just in the back of Oscar Jones there. So second one on Russell Permenter. We don't want to see that. We want to see him play a few minutes, and he's had some good post moves so far, Russell, so hopefully he can keep himself on the court and give us a bit of a show here, give Western Port something to play for. As they haven't had much else going this first quarter. Once we try and keep positive here, when it's already 23 points in a quarter of basketball.
Yeah, that's right. And look, they're getting, obviously things are coming difficult. Wyndham are really, I feel, stepped it up defensively this season. But, you know, Western Port are still getting some looks, but 21% from field goal is going to hurt. So they were getting some looks, especially with inserting Ingram in the game, a guy that's averaging 20, almost 20 a game, but just got to make those easier said and done against this Wyndham defense, but got to do better than that.
As you were saying, it's going to have to be a team effort. You know, by committee, they're going to have to swing the ball around, you know, get looks inside. They've got some big fellas. They've got Turner as well, Russell Permenter, you know, Paul Brotherson. We've seen some post moves. We've seen some stuff to look forward to inside. Wyndham, you know, without much support from I mean, Tommy plays the 5, and then it's Kane Hines. They don't have Jovan or Bo Cossack helping out inside. So if they can get the ball inside and put a bit of pressure on Wyndham in the paint, you know, then they're doing half the job. But I don't think Wyndham picked a foul up that whole quarter. No.
Wow.
No wonder it went fast. We had 3 fouls. They were all from Western Port.
It did feel very fast, didn't it? Yeah. Around the league.
What we got around the grounds. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for this quarter-time break. If you don't want to hear results from other games.
Now, if someone's watching this, which starts at 8:30, and then staying up and watching the others, respect. That's a true Big V fan.
That's a Big V,
yeah. Spoiler alert aside, McKinnon beat Hume City 90-80. Ooh, this one.
It's a tight one. That was, I've been tracking that one for a little while. Not sure if that's finished just yet. That is final.
Final.
Bellarine by a point.
Bellarine beat Sunbury.
Was there a play-by? What's the play-by-play? What's the last play of the game for there? Was that a Bellarine? Tip in from Bellarine with, 2 seconds to go.
Wow.
Yeah. So Bellarine were able to get that done as Wyndham have kept the same 5 on here with Dolney, Hines, Jones, Deng and Hugo Bergerman. Jones hanging in the air. Kane Hines just assuming there's a corner 3 shooter on the court with all these players out there, and there was no one there to scoop the tip. Did the hard work and tipped it out there and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Steele's ball. Wyndham going to a little, we call that 3/4 court press.
Yeah. Good opportunity for them to work on some different things here. Would have been nice to see some of the other guys that don't play, as much minutes, but obviously...
Yeah, with a few injuries, with Norling.
Yeah.
That's the guys we would have seen a lot of tonight.
Yeah,
I feel like,
yeah.
we would have seen Jovan playing a few minutes and Bo, but it's not to be. It's a good pass from Dolney. Finds Oscar Jones. Pretty much the full side-to-side pass. Wyndham keeping the pressure on. Steelers trying to find a good look here.
Kane Hines did well to move his feet there, forcing a tough shot.
Tough shot from Benjamin James, especially when you still got 10 seconds in the on the shot clock to shoot that one as well. For an up and under, I don't know if an up and under reverse is the best look against a pretty solid defensive player in Kane Hines, as Oscar Jones able to draw the foul on Matt Theobald.
Nice little pump fake from the Juice.
The Juice, that's right. OJ. The real Slim Shady around here. I think he's too young to get that reference, to be honest.
Now I'm feeling really old. He's in his teens, right? Still,
yeah.
19, something like that. Whoa, that would have been nice from Kane Hines.
I think he got stuck in between going off the glass and trying to switch that one.
That's what I want to see, Mitch. I want to see Deng and I want to see Kane Hines.
Putting up volume shots. Good defense from Jones. Lovely finish. Liam McDonald, little lefty runner. Not an easy man to shoot over. Oscar Jones, pretty athletic. That's from the right spot. That's going to go in. Of course it is.
Beautiful.
There's Wyndham from the right wing, just unstoppable. Gaze was trying to find Brotherson inside, just straight through his mitts. Dolney tries to find Bergerman. I think Aaron could have shot that, but decided to look out for the young man. And Ben James is giving it everything. Permetta's going to sub him out. Tomy's checked in for... Kane Hines, a shot off the backside of the court. Kane said, I think he caught one downstairs. I think he just... Judging by that gesture. Jones fading. Couldn't get it to go. Good transition defense from Bergerman. Getting out and covering Liam McDonald. Brotherson. Finding McDonald in the corner. That's some good movement from the Steelers. That's probably the best look they've had all night. And letting Permenter do what he does best. That's what Western Port need to keep doing. Swung it around, got a good look, which drew the attention of Emmanuel Deng, allowed Permenter to come inside. The guy averages 11 rebounds a game. Can clearly read him and pick up the boards. And as we see there, he finishes off the glass, draws the foul, chance for a three-point play. Yeah. It's pretty simple, isn't it? When you put it like that, golf's an easy game too. Just take it, just hit it straight, and just go get the next one. Hit it straight again. Trust, it's not that easy. You've seen me play.
And Western Port, a bit of size. So I guess one thing they can try focus on is trying to crash the boards a little bit more. Yeah,
with Brotherson and Permenter. Especially when Manuel Deng's playing the four for Wyndham. He weighs about 60 kilos. So for these big guys here for Western Port, it wouldn't be the hardest man to push around.
Right on cue.
Brotherson, nice footwork, little baseline jumper.
They heard you, Mitch. They heard you, and they went to
that post up. I'm looking forward to see the evolution of that post up now. So now he's on the fadeaway, little jump shot. Not fadeaway so much, but it's a travel first. I thought so, yeah. See if Brotherson now, after the face-up, see if he wants to go to work on the Manuel Deng there. It won't take much of a little bump. The little bumps to get him off balance, be able to get into his space and
yeah, Brotherson has a bit of size.
Aaron Dolney checks out of the game, giving high fives to all the junior kids down there. Another good look. I think that was Davey this time. Just couldn't get that one to go. Herbert did all the hard work. And
that lane was wide open. A little push.
Yeah. Just a bit too much. And credit to Bergerman. That was like just that solid defense, hands out, staying with him. And Davey, just that extension of that non-dribbling arm, wasn't it?
He didn't agree with it, but we did.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're pretty neutral. Like we see fouls, and we like Oscar Jones' travel was pretty clear as day over here before, and little things like that. Yeah, that's Brotherson just being a little bit too much. Yeah.
And I like this little two-man game, handoff, ball screen with Tommy and Oscar Jones. Obviously, Wyndham like to exploit that. Be good to see that going as well.
It's dangerous in all departments, isn't it? Because you can get Tommy going to the rack, you get Oscar Jones to the rack. They can both shoot the three ball.
Yeah, Tommy popping out.
Oscar Jones, straight cash, top of the key.
14 points already for the Juice. Oh, that was a beautiful feed.
Davey, that's fantastic. Permenter, the positioning and the timing on that. Good work from the Steelers again, doing it in.
Oh, it's Davey almost, does he?
Tommy Ailara.
Almost picks his pocket.
In and out for Tommy this time. Miles Thomas keeping the hands out. It's hard work here. Jake McCauley. It's a tough matchup with Miles Thomas guarding here because Miles Thomas is not slow.
Good foot speed and length. They're definitely making him work for it.
I'm not sure what it was, but I saw McCauley throw the head back on the dribble down here. But I couldn't see what that was in reaction to. As Hugo Bergerman checks out, Lucas Allen goes and has a word to him. I think if I know Lucas, which I know Lucas a little bit, just shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball. Yeah. You didn't take enough shots. How many shots you take? None. That's not enough. Can't score if you don't shoot. Davey. Oh.
A couple of lovely plays by Elijah Davey. Taking it himself and dishing it to Permenter. Let's see more of that.
As Oscar Jones was doing everything to Liam McCauley, not happy.
And credit to Western Port, obviously down by over 20, but playing hard.
Playing hard, exactly.
Look, a few fouls.
A little bit too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, that's not a foul. Maybe just a
What was that call?
Violation, maybe jumping over the line, maybe? As Thomas is called for the screen this time. I think Thomas was just setting that off-ball screen for Oscar Jones and just a little bit too active as he stuck the hip out.
And McCauley involved in everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the referees have just noted, I think they've probably just seen a few little physical things happening from both teams. I've umpired my fair share of footy games, Jules, but not any basketball games, but you get the vibe that things are starting to get a little bit physical between a few of the players. So, for the rest of this quarter, they're probably just going to be pulling all those little fouls just to make sure things just settle down and everyone's just playing basketball out there. So Manasseh picks up a rebound. Tommy almost loses the handle. Little 1-2 with Jones. He plays with a different ball, doesn't he, Oscar Jones? He just has so much time.
He's just adding to his repertoire.
on the cut in. I mean, I think he saw the. That's the. Jake McCauley, yeah, McCauley pulled the 3 ball there. Because I think that's the thing with Tommy shooting the 3 ball. It brings those big guys out of the key and giving that space for Oscar Jones to drive into. Miles Thomas feeling that one. What do you say to that?
Very nice.
That's, yeah, that's hustle play from Oscar Jones and that little flick off the glass. What's he up to already? 16. 12 minutes.
Close to 60%.
Permenter was making a nice move at the basket, but just didn't have eyes on the pill and it's flicked out of bounds. We've got Tristan Windsor is in for the Steelers.
And Kane Hines and Aaron Dolney back for Wyndham. I want to see a Kane Hines dunk. That's what I want to see, Mitch.
Little pick and roll with Manasseh,
Yeah.
little upstairs,
Yeah,
maybe an
yeah.
alley-oop
Yep,
with Tommy off the floor.
I feel that coming.
I just want to see Kane Hines take some shots, that's all. There's a Herbert pulling one in and out. Caught every part of the ring, just not the bottom of it. Brotherson puts it on the floor, and Davey now with a nice little crossover through the lane. Beautiful finish off the glass, Elijah Davey.
And even though Kane Hines is a good defender, obviously, you know, quick guard versus forward, Elijah Davey sized him up and took him to the basket as he gets a steal.
Little one-on-one with Hines here. What's Hines going to do? Wasn't able to get both arms up. And Kane knew it, that one too. He wasn't going to be too... He wasn't arguing that one. I don't think I've ever seen Kane argue a call though, to be honest.
Liking what I'm seeing from Elijah Davey and Jake McCauley as well here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just 4 points for Davey? Just the 4 points for Davey so far, but yeah, it looks good going to the basket. It's a tough team to do it against, a lot of size. I mean, you've got Miles Thomas playing the 3, he's about 6'5". So if you've got Tommy, Kane, Miles on the floor, there's a bit of tall timber to get through. So it's not going to be easy for Davey, but that's where that ball movement comes in, and you get Russell Permenter and big guys inside, stretching the floor out, taking the big guys out of the way, like we said with Tommy and Oscar Jones. If they can work together as a team and work on getting each other good looks, there's half a chance of doing something here. Because they're winning the second quarter, 13-4.
Good recovery.
I think if you look through, there's a few minutes. Coach Lucas Allen's spreading the minutes pretty evenly so far. I think, do Wyndham play tomorrow? I know Western Port have Blackburn tomorrow.
Wyndham play Hume next Saturday,
That's
I
their
believe.
next game, so they'll have a doubleheader this week. No, but Steelers have Blackburn tomorrow. And that'll be at the home court for the Steelers. As Davey's going to go along and shoot a couple.
Lots of change, like where players moving to different teams, right? Like you've got obviously Troyce moving over from Hume, KG.
It was a Western Port before that, actually.
Yeah?
Troyce, yeah, he played a season or two at Western Port.
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And obviously KG going to Bellarine. You got guys exiting the league, going on to bigger things. And then NBL 1, Chris Elder, I want to say Camberwell?
Is that where he is he?
I believe. Click on that. Let's see if I'm right.
As Davey knocks down both of his free throws. So Herbert just picked up by McCauley. Pressure on ball, a couple of screens coming his way.
Yeah.
Kane Hines had 2 feet in the paint and picks it off to the crafty Manasseh.
Nice use of a fake there.
Just gets everyone.
Yeah, Chris Elder, 27 points for Camberwell.
Jeez. And he was
In a win over McKinnon.
Hume last year?
Yeah,
Chris Elder.
he was in the backcourt with Troyce. That was a deadly duo.
I think Miles wanted to rip the ring off there. He had to just pull himself back in there as he pretty gentle on the ring down there. He doesn't get tech fouled. Oh, that's nice footwork inside. from Ingram, but Choice Manassa stripping him on the way up. Oh.
Oh.
As we saw the alley-oop coming, it was Kane Irons. Went for a little one off the glass, couldn't get it to go. And Miles Thomas was getting slapped and hacked under the ring.
Yeah, a few fouls there. He got one eventually.
As well on number 7, Elijah Davies, second person. Miles Thomas.
This is his first. That right thumb taped up. It's giving him a bit of a hard time. Yeah, Anthony Kimball. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Anthony Kimball over at Blackburn from McKinnon? Camberwell? I can't remember where he's gone.
Anthony Kimball's the one with nice post moves, right?
Yeah, that's right. Wyndham moving the ball around really well here. And that's what it ends up in. It went through 4 pairs of hands before it ended up in Troyce Manassa through transition, and then found him spotted up in the corner.
Another good assist by Daniel Herbert. He would be fun to play with.
Yeah. You can't sleep on that man outside. McCauley just let Troyce have a wide open look at 3. And he's going to oblige and shoot that every day of the week. As he's given a foul away here, just in a loose ball. I just saw Adam Anderson went for 29 against Blackburn when he didn't play when he was out here. He's the New Zealand import, I think, and
okay.
I was excited to see him play. He's a big fella, and he didn't play, unfortunately, that game when they were out here on the road.
Quite a different look team, McKinnon this season. Remember last year?
Sharif.
And Nathan Davies.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
And then without Nathan Davies, they go on to win it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd probably say, controversial, last season appears to have been a bit more competitive at the top, I would say, from what I've seen so far compared to this season.
Yeah, that's right. Well, McKinnon came from 5th and won the whole thing. Like that's pretty incredible. I don't know what the ladder looks like at the moment. Let's have a look down there. Dolney's going to shoot that in the corner. It looks short. He's short. As Liam Ingram is looking at the referee on this side of the court for a foul that happened on the other sideline. You can't expect the ref from this side to see that, let alone call it. So Wyndham, Keysborough, McKinnon. So we saw McKinnon out here. They were missing a few players, though, I think. They weren't. That was a bit of a blowout, wasn't it, the McKinnon game?
I haven't seen Keysborough yet, but...
they look all right. They do look pretty good.
They were good last year, sort of around the middle. I'm not sure if they got to top 4. Maybe they did. Definitely top 4 5. And you remember that game, I think one of the first games of the season here, almost beat Wyndham, Wyndham were able to...
was there a tip-in on the buzzer? That was after the buzzer?
Kevion Green. Some thought it was a controversial call there, but...
It was after the buzzer. Permenter goes to the rack, does it off the dribble, and takes 2 points with him on the way to half-time. As Wyndham holding on to a 25-point lead, pretty much where it was at the first quarter. So much better second quarter there by the Steelers, as Wyndham look to have this one currently in their grasp. So we'll take a little break and be back just before the start of the third term. Forgot what day of the week it was then. Start of the third term. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. See you guys. Welcome back. Second half action, not far off.
And Mitch, I need to get myself a Wyndham beanie.
These are good beanies.
Yeah.
I've got a snow trip coming up. This is coming with me to
Yeah? Where are you
Mount Hotham.
going?
Mount Hotham.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Staying up there. Staying up on the mountain for a change, which is nice.
How long are you going up there for?
Just a couple of days, nothing too crazy. We're at the we're not fancy. We're at the Aldi ski sale today.
Yes.
Up at Aldi at 8 o'clock in the morning to get myself some ski gear.
Did you leave any for me?
There's still plenty. No, there's still plenty. Good gear too, must say. Value. Shout out to Aldi. I'm not sponsored, but hey, if you want to hit me up, Aldi, by all means. As the Steelers looking to get something going. That's long from Ingram. Herbert scooping it up, putting it on the floor right away. Finds Manasseh out in the wing. Has plenty of time. Swinging across to Jones. Little step back. Oscar Jones doing it off the dribble. 21 for the Juice.
Always so balanced and in control. Really good body control, whether he's going over a rim or pump fake, one dribble pull up.
Yeah, the guy's an athlete, absolutely. Davies, 3-ball, couldn't go. Jones was trying to streak out quickly in transition. Couldn't hold onto it. And Ben James, little runner off the glass, able to get that going. This is a zone from Steelers, I think it might be.
And there's your zone buster.
Oscar Jones.
I'm trying not to be so OJ-centric, but he's making it hard for me.
He's got 24.
Shooting that sort of percentage.
Yeah, what's the percentage for Jones so far?
It's got to be above 60, 70%.
It's good work from Ingram. He's able to sort of hook the arm in from Jones there and draw the foul.
Ask me again what the percentage is for
Oscar Jones. 3-point percentage, please, Jules.
5 from 5, which would be, what's that?
That's 100%.
That's 100%.
Last time I checked. Helping my son with his grade 4 maths, that's 100%.
Nice.
We're doing some fractions and percentages the other day.
At what point do you start getting worried? I'm not questioning your math, but I'm speaking for myself. I'm at year 1 right now, but I'm thinking...
I give him primary school.
Yeah.
As soon as he's in high school, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to be reading a chapter ahead of him, I think, essentially, with maths. I was okay at maths when I was at school, but, I mean, that's a long time ago now. Start bringing letters into the maths, that's where you lose me. There's Manasseh looking for something here, just surveying the field and just goes on his own. Couldn't get the little touch, but partner in crime, Tomi Ailara, was able to just tip that one in. Davey finds Theobald in the corner. 3-ball is good. It's a pretty low release from Matt Theobald, so he was wide open there for that one. Tomi almost loses it. Wyndham just resetting with 10 seconds on the shot clock here. And he gets the roll as well, doesn't he, Oscar Jones?
Absolutely.
Well, that's one of those ones where if you're 0 for 5, that doesn't fall in. But if you've already got a bunch of buckets, they happen to go in for you.
Absolutely.
Nice moves from Theobald, putting a little hezzy on Herbert. Did all the hard work getting in there, but Permenter doing what he does best and cleaning up the boards. He's up to 10 points now, I think. Thomas open, that's going in. Not quite, in and out. Ingram. He's going to throw one down.
Nice little breakaway jam.
His eyes lit up, didn't he? He thought, I got a chance for a big dunk here.
And I hope that's a guy that Western Port can get going, averaging just under 20 a game, but
it looks good.
Not had a very productive night so far.
There's Manasseh again, just getting friendly rolls here everywhere, Wyndham. Love the yellow socks from Choice as well, by the way. This time he's just late closing out on Permenter there in transition.
Very much on brand with Wyndham colours.
He's gone out of his way to get the yellow shoes, the yellow socks. Too good. Theobald guarded by Jones, getting no space. tough matchup for Matt Theobald. I don't know if there's a, is there a, oh, they do have youth league. I think there is a youth player. I think there is a best youth player in the Big V.
Like the MVP for the youth.
Yeah,
youth.
like for young, I can't remember. So I think Diani and Arnie have won it for the women's last year.
Wasn't Josh Norling?
No, Josh was the youth league MVP. But I'm talking about in the championship division.
Oh, okay.
There's like a best youth player award.
Ah, okay, all right.
I think it was one of the guys from Hume.
Yes, that played in the
youth league. Yeah.
Played in the youth league
I
final.
want to say his name's Corey, but I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
Oh, Elijah Davey, that's really good footwork to seal out Tommy, but he just couldn't get the
Corey
shot to drop.
Fittis.
Corey Fittis. There you go. Well done. Look at us, hey? Yes, I think Corey Fittis might have been the sort of best youth player, but geez, that's a one-horse race at the moment.
Yeah.
As he's averaging, what's the average for OJ coming in?
Coming in, the Juice is averaging 20 a game.
Yeah.
With 48% from the three-point line.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable for a player that's in his second season of Big V ball. I'm not sure if he was around the year before. I don't think so.
And definitely had his moments last season in the championship division, but obviously such a deep backcourt with Howard, Dolney,
Herbert.
Herbert got some minutes throughout the season. KG's probably more of a 3, but
yeah, that's right. Still playing in that similar sort of spot. So Wyndham controlling things here, 29 points in the favour as we have a timeout called. And we do have a special announcement, special happy birthday message going out to Simone, the wife of our lovely cameraman here, Aaron Gulick. So happy 50th birthday to a loyal viewer, first of all, but a wife of loyal and fantastic cameraman, Aaron.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday, Simone. Hope you're enjoying the game. Appreciate all the work that Aaron does, and I'm not sure, and the snacks he brings in as
can
well.
I just say the cookies?
The cookies and
Next
snacks
level.
Aaron's been bringing in for us. So not sure if Simone's got anything to do with that, but good work by Gay. He's getting a hand in.
Absolutely. As Troyce Manassa adds to his steal tally. Tell me he's got at least 2 or 3, right?
That's his second,
Okay.
I think. There's a few of the stats I do question sometimes. I reckon I've counted Amanda Pascal's assists one night, and there's a couple of times where I have an assist marked down, but it's not up there. So there are some times where steals, assists, maybe some rebounds, maybe don't quite get picked up as well by the stat team, but it's jump ball called. It's going to go Wyndham's favour.
Assist is probably the one. Like rebounds are pretty clear, points pretty clear. If you miss it, you make field goal percentage. But assists are one that sometimes a little bit harder for the untrained eye. I'm not saying it's untrained eye.
No, but it's like where does it but not become an assist sometimes?
Exactly.
And yeah, that's right. And they do a ton. The stats bench, I must say, they do plenty.
Absolutely.
As Manassa doesn't get that one to drop. McDonald putting it on the floor, swinging it around, taking their time here, Western Port. Gaze, McDonald, McCauley trying to shoot over Manassa. Give him a stat there, give him a block as McCauley couldn't finish this one. Herbert finds Jones, close out hard by Davey. Oh! Miles Thomas on the putback.
From the car park.
Someone's got to get a body on him. Boy, oh boy. Let's take a little, Jules, just look over to your left to Troy, the cameraman there for me.
Let's hope he got that one.
Paul Brotherson's working inside.
Yeah, he got it.
Look at the grin. I think he's saying his head's above the ring. Far out. That was the scouting report I did hear about Miles coming in to the Wyndham unit. He's a bit of a highlight package, as we've seen that there firsthand.
Potentially could have broken some rims in Malta, I think Kosovo,
Yeah, that's right. All around the world.
quite the passport.
It's good defense by Macaulay, taking a hit from Troyce Manasseh.
And we'll have to have a look at that maybe at three-quarter
Oh,
time.
I'm pulling it up now. No, that's a fantastic putback. Miles Thomas tearing the rim down. We saw Tommy do almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I think it was off a Daniel Herbert missed three ball. So, yeah, that's huge. That's absolutely massive. Got good value for his hang on the ring as well. Got an extra half a second there. Which if you're going to throw a putback down, you probably deserve an extra half second
Absolutely.
to just hang on that ring a little bit longer. Good job by the refs for not just teeing him up.
You got to let him enjoy it.
Absolutely. As we spoke last year about sort of players if you're picking a team on just straight pipes. I'll tell you what,
You're gonna go with Liam McDonald.
Liam McDonald. Tell you what, if I had arms like that, I'd only wear basketball singlets. They're looking unbelievable. And the kicks, what are they? Are they? Is it a Li Ning? What's the lightning bolt? They look pretty good too.
Haven't seen those before.
Could be like an Anto or a Li Ning or something like that. I don't think it's Li Ning. I think it's not a Li Ning logo. I'm trying to see what's on the back of that. They look unreal. They look good on a Wyndham player too with the yellow lightning bolt, I must say. Maybe 361. There's a few of these sort of Chinese brands popping up though.
Especially Li Ning. I remember it used to be $80, but not anymore.
Oscar Jones,
Finally
three-point
misses the
percentage
three.
is going downhill. It's still at 85%. That's Macaulay's points. As Brotherson was coming in to get his own tip jam, but I think that's the Macaulay layup for two. He's doling his three balls off this time. Macaulay getting in the paint, stopping and popping. That's that roll that he couldn't get that one to go.
Doesn't mind drawing a charge.
Yeah, it takes the hit.
Yeah, definitely playing hard.
As the court sweepers being called into duty. Oh, Jules has pulled out the whiteboard. This is fantastic.
Mitch, you can never be too prepared.
Fantastic. What do we got here? We're going to hold up to the camera so we can see that. So what are you drawing up? Well, you drawing up a play for Western Port out of the timeout.
No.
Dang, I think you got away with the travel, but it's a turnover nonetheless.
Got Hugo Bergerman.
Yeah, checking in. It's Gaze.
Nice.
Knocks one down.
Want to see some spot up threes
Come
from
on,
Hugo.
Let's get him going.
I'm drawing up a corner three from Hugo.
But it's so hard when you're there it is.
I called it.
Yeah, there it is. Hugo Bergerman called perfectly by Jules there. Corner three. Good looking 3-point shot. Not mucking around with that one. Permeta, a little runner off the glass. Very nice. Hopefully that gets his confidence going, Hugo. Just running things through Daniel Herbert here. I was looking for a little 1-2 there with Deng and Herbert. Thought they might have run it back to him, get him on the other side. It's a pretty young squad out there for Wyndham.
Yeah.
So it was Aaron Dolney, the oldest out there. Daniel Herbert, maybe at 23 years old. I spoke to Daniel pre-game, said he was 23. So I think Aaron wouldn't even be that old, I don't think.
No, if he's in college, yeah, he'd be, I think he's going into his junior or senior year. So, yeah.
Young into the senior, I think it might be his fourth year. As Bergerman goes 2 for 2. As I'm not sure if they hit the ring. I don't know about the shot clock reset there, but
as Bergerman shooting
played the
100%.
whistle. Bergerman's 2 for 2.
It's a nice looking stroke.
So is Gaze. He can shoot the 3 ball. Herbert surveying, looking for an option inside the Deng. Gets Permenter outside. Shot clock down to 6. Bergman found the side of the backboard that time. So I think the shot clock gets reset to 14. Just 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wyndham trying to draw something up.
And Dang's going to get the ball here, yep. They like
on
that
the Miles
play.
Turner pop out.
Yeah, that's it. Miles Turner pop out. That's right. I like that. That's going to stick, even if it's not Miles. That's
Good
what we call it.
defense from McDonald. Saw that one coming. Macaulay pulling up, hand in the face from Bergman. No good. Dolney scoops it up. The shot clock's turned off. We're down to 5 seconds. Herbert's going to have to.
Good D there.
Yeah, Ben James.
Ben James, yep.
I'm not sure what the technical term is, but a little reach around there just to pick the pocket of Daniel Herbert. Is that the technical term? I'm not sure.
Close enough.
Get a PG.
But, obviously, number 1 versus number, how many teams in the league? 10? So they're always going to have
Troy.
Their backs up against the
Cameraman
wall,
Troy
but playing hard.
has Miles Thomas's photo here.
We're looking at the photo of Miles Thomas. Lovely.
Yeah, beautiful.
That will be on the BigV website.
Oh, got to get that one. Yeah,
He'll be happy with that.
absolutely. It's about as good. Geez, a putback jam is about as good as it gets, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as from an athletic standpoint, he was, right in the key. There was no run up. He just went up, two hands, 2 feet, caught that thing and flushed it.
Absolutely. As if you're Coach Carl Lowe of the Steelers here, what are you saying at 3/4 time, Jules?
They're obviously outmatched from a talent standpoint. I mean, it's pretty clear, but you just encourage your guys to keep playing hard, keep pressing up. Like that play right there by Ben James. They're down by about 30, but still playing hard, not giving up on possessions, trying to push the ball. Definitely want to see Macaulay push the tempo. Elijah Davies had some nice looks. One guy that's been a bit quiet, that's been pretty efficient for them is Ingram. Starts on the bench, but just keep playing hard and trying to get better, trying to get through your sets, and being honest on defense.
Is Russell Permenter playing with his shoes not tied up? That's unbelievable.
Maybe wait till him and get his attention.
Oh, I've noticed it from this first quarter. That's unbelievable. That is. Some players just do it easier than others. All you need to tie his shoes up. He's giving you 17 and 10. He's got 12 and 9, so 17 and 10 is looking very likely.
Not that many guys giving you double-doubles. So,
absolutely. Yeah, on a consistent basis.
On a consistent basis, that's right.
Manassa just making Macaulay work for it. Permenter going to post up on Hines. Little spin back to the right hand. That is beautiful.
Lovely.
Russell Permenter. Just fundamental basketball. Love a post up here. Manassa is on for Herbert. Finds Hines outside. Little 1-2. Good defense by Gaze. Foot on the line. It's unfortunate. Did all the hard work there, Jack Gaze.
Yeah, him and Macaulay.
I was actually chatting to maybe, I can't remember who it was, but it was someone from the women's team. And Coach Jared Hillier is a thinker of the game, absolutely. As Deng on that little pop out. Aaron Dolney working hard to. As Manassa ran out of options. As Bergman was trying to get out of his way. But
Jared Hillier.
with Jared Hillier, the women's team, if you notice, if you ever watch a game, shot clock winding down, bench completely silent. And that's a deliberate thing. So they deliberately don't count the shot clock down because I think, I'm not sure on Jared's theory of it. I have to ask him. As permits are working inside, Dang just can't get a clean hand on the ball at all here tonight. But yeah, I think people sort of rush shots.
Okay.
And you end up in a lower quality shot than, like, he'd rather high quality shots, even if it's a
I was
shot
about
clock
to ask, does he have more instances of a shot clock
Not many.
going off? Oh, okay. Well, and in saying that, they're a run and gun type team, aren't they? So,
they get enough shots anyway.
Yeah, so they're not really, just from, I've seen a bit of the Wyndham women's team now. They remind me of the old school Suns.
Yeah.
Just run and gun, lots of threes.
Yeah. This Dang was doing a lot of good work on Permenter. He's a hard man to stop when he gets the post up in the good position. So he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. Yeah, so I think it's a quality looks sort of type situation. So, you see a player with, with 2 or 3. Because I think when you've got the ball in your hands, and you would know as a shot maker yourself, Jules, 2.5 seconds is quite a long time to get a shot off. You can create, you can get from almost halfway to the ring with 2.5 seconds if you're on the run, or you can get a pretty good look off. But a lot of players, shot clock winding down, 3, 2, and they throw it up, and then the ball hits the ring and the shot clock still hasn't gone off. Yeah. So they sort of force a shot. So they deliberately don't do it, which I thought was pretty interesting. I mean, Wyndham women, I think they're top of the ladder now. I think Bulleen dropped a game. But that's a good game tomorrow, actually. I'll be watching that with at least one eye, depending on what else I got going on. But
you only lost to Warrnambool, right?
Warrnambool and Bulleen were undefeated going into last week and then just lost a game. So Bergerman creates one off. Little pump fake. This Dang just lost the handle again on it. I think it was Theobald with a piece of it. So the women's division heating up with Bulleen up there and Wyndham. So they're going at it tomorrow at 3 o'clock out in Bulleen. It's Hines posting up Theobald. Needs to take a bit more authority on that move, I think, on that matchup. Good movement here from the Steelers this time, swinging it around. Jack Gay's always a good option from 3. Rebound from Bergerman on the miss.
Oh, beautiful find.
That's lovely. Hugo Bergerman. He's looked to put the 3 up a couple of times and he had his eyes up there looking for it. Saw Kane Hines with a good position. And Jack Gaze was just late coming in and gave the hard foul on Kane Hines. I wasn't going to let him get the M1. If you're going to give the foul away, at least do it properly. Pretty old school there from Jack Gaze.
In any other angle, Kane would have caught that on, probably would have flushed it down.
Yeah. So what's the situation here? Does Hugo get the assist if Kane makes the free throws? No. That's a shame, isn't it? Like, that should be an assist. If you make both, especially, Kane's
that's interesting take. I haven't heard that before, but such a beautiful pass. He doesn't get.
It's so clear that the pass from Bergerman has made that shot for Hines.
Yeah.
But because he was fouled, he's then gone to the line and shot 2, which he was going to get 2 points anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unlucky by Bergerman.
He needed to get the end 1.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Good pressure from Wyndham there. Not letting things up, as we know they won't. They're playing 40 minutes of basketball here. Thomas. There's Ayala and Permenter just battling in there. Enjoying a little chat too. Might get along pretty well, those two already. Would have played against each other a few times, I would say, over the last couple of years. Davey guarded by Hines. As Permenter, he saw Tomey that time guarding him. He thought the post-up might be a bit hard. And that's going to be on Tomey. He just had the arms down.
Nice drive by Brotherson.
Mushered ref, look at that. Tommy Ayala called for the foul. I'm not going to ref. Where'd you get the Kobe's, Az? Sister bringing that back for you? Just straight cash? Yeah, I've seen the Dolby household. I know there's a bit floating around. As Aaron just confirms there, the Kobe's didn't come by a Holly. I think he might have just paid the reseller fees for the...
In the US, even with the exchange.
The exchange rate, 66 cents to the dollar.
Life must be good over there.
Yeah, you're not getting change out of $400, I reckon. $200 for a pair of Kobe's. Unbelievable shoe, the Kobe 5, by the way. That's the spot for Tommy. He knocked him down last week from there. Couldn't get this one to go. Davey with the rebound. And Miles Thomas just caught a piece of the leg. Little trip up.
And do you have a favourite shoe, Mitch, as far as one you've played in?
Wow, that I've played in?
Or, you know, that
I
you'd
remember
like to play
showing my age. LeBron 9s were probably
Okay.
my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the mix of the cushioning and the uppers. They were pretty solid shoe. I liked a bit of a solid shoe. They were good. The old Hyper Dunks were a good one as well.
Oh, yep, I remember those. I had a pair of those.
Yeah, Hyper Dunks were a nice shoe. Every year they brought out a pretty good one. Miles Thomas doesn't get a better look than that. The Steelers missed the rotation. Miles Thomas pulls the three. Makes no mistake. Yourself, Jules, go-to shoe.
You know the Iverson questions going back a few years?
Yes, yeah. The buttery leather.
Yes.
Oh, that's an outlet pass and a half from... I think Tommy deliberately threw that away from Aaron so he could then scoop in for the alley-oop jam.
Beautiful find.
And Troy, the cameraman on the baseline, he looks pretty happy with himself. As you would. These boys keeping him in a job with dunks like that.
And with Tommy slamming it down, you can pretty much throw it anywhere.
Yeah. That's a beautiful pass from Aaron, by the way.
That was good.
That was on an absolute platter. I mean, yeah, easy guy to hit when he's got a wingspan that big and can fly that high and he's wide open. But, that's as good a position he could have put it in for him. So maybe it's a tactical pass from, because he knew if you threw it to Aaron in the middle of the key, Aaron would have gone for the dunk. But if I throw it out here, then he can't dunk it and I can come in. So Tommy just being a bit selfish there. And
last season, Aaron went for a tip jam. He didn't get it, but he went for it.
Last week, I think.
No, was it last week?
He tries to fly all the time.
Yeah. No, but I'm looking forward to seeing him get one. I'm confident he will.
Miles a little hezzy. Fading, holding, hanging in the air.
Beautiful patience, spin move, hang time.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about that.
Oscar Jones hang time there. It's when you about hang time, it's vertical leap, isn't it? It's like, the same.
Yeah. Well, there's two different things. Some guys are really good at, might be athletic, but the hang time is the ability to sort of release on the way down.
Yeah,
and both
that's
of them,
right.
Obviously, Miles has got every sort of athleticism. The Juice, he's athletic. He's obviously not that athletic, but he's able to...
Oscar Jones.
He's able to...
I'd love to see a vert test between Miles and... A vertical leap test between Miles Thomas and Oscar Jones. I think it will be closer than you think. Obviously, Miles is going to reach higher. He's taller.
Yeah.
But obviously, take the starting point out of it. Oscar Jones, for a guy who wouldn't be much more than 6 foot tall, he gets up pretty high.
When he finishes, though, it's obviously very skillful finishes left, right, but just a way to hang and then release on the way down. That's and both of them do that, but the Juice does that very well.
We got we missed a double-double. Tommy Ailara, 14 points, 12 rebounds.
Oh, solid.
Tommy with a double-double, back-to-back double-doubles for Tommy.
Huge game.
Miles Thomas just needs the one more rebound. Then he'll get himself his own double-double. I think that's probably about it, unless Troyes can scoop up 2 boards in the next 5 minutes, which might be tough considering he's on the bench. It's probably hard to pick up any rebounds when you're sitting down. But there's no need for him to be checked back in the game, you'd imagine, with 5 to play. And
he's a quiet assassin, Troyes Manassa.
21
points.
Yeah.
I mean, he averages, what does he average? 15.
Yeah.
But,
he's much better than a 15 average too, yeah. But in this Wyndham system, he doesn't need to go for 20 and 30 all the time. As that was going out of bounds, Kane left it, thinking it was going to be a Wyndham ball, and it goes in favour of the Steelers. We'll set one up for Davey here. Theobald might have got away with a little baseline travel there. Kicking it around. Brotherson guarded by Hines.
Deep three.
Deep three. And it was too long. Gave it too much. Got a rebound for Thomas. It might be number 10.
I think you're right.
He's going to pull that one too. Couldn't get it to go. Just Davey's got a couple of big fellas in front of him in Hines and Tomi Oilara. Ben James thought about the kick into Permenter. Instead goes to Davey, who finds the bottom of the net. That's just 11 points there. We might get a double-double from Permenter here if he's able to scoop a rebound up. There's Aaron Dolney finds the bottom of the net. It's the 8 points for Aaron. He's now 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Good defense from Hines and Oz Thomas was looking for a putback or something there.
That's a dangerous spot to be in.
Yeah, that's not what you want, Davey. Pick that up. As Jones smokes the layup. Permenter, fundamentals, puts it off the glass. There we go, Russell up to 18. And we have Miles Thomas scare that rebound confirmed, so he's up to 19 and 10. Tomi Oilara.
That was a beautiful left-handed pass.
That was a lefty too from Oscar Jones,
yeah.
wasn't it? And he's going to get a steal here. What can he create?
Good block.
That's clean as a whistle by Permenter. Credit for Jones just for taking it to him.
Yeah. He sort of used his body, but, you know, Permenter.
He's giving away a fair bit of size there with Russell Permenter, despite the laces not tied up.
Yeah, but game's obviously really opening up here. It's, you know, all she wrote.
Steam's taken out of it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch Emmanuel Deng here in the pop out. As he can't get out. As everyone saw that coming, who was it? Number 12, Tristan Windsor. Was snuck in behind him and didn't allow him to pop out, and all of a sudden Emmanuel Deng wasn't quite sure where to go. Permenter guarded by Bergerman. Little, beautiful. In and out. It's a nice little hook shot from Russell.
There's Wyndham going with almost an old guard lineup.
Herbert pump fakes, stepping to the side. Emmanuel Deng stripped by Theobald. Can't bring the ball down to Theobald's level if you're Emmanuel Deng, that's for sure. Gaze open, looks good, is no good. Brotherson cleans up.
Daniel Herbert's got a lovely little fake on the three. I've noticed
Smooth,
it a few
isn't it?
times, yeah.
Helps when you're a knockdown shooter, so you have to put a hand up, don't you?
Shooter's roll.
What's he got? Everything in his bag.
30?
That's 30. Oscar Jones loves playing the Steelers. 30 in back-to-back games.
And that's going to help his points per game near the top. Have to be in the top 5, I would think.
Yeah, Malik Colvin Sheldon was up there, but I think from all reports he's
Gonski.
He's Gonski, yeah. So I'm not sure if his average holds up. Does it? The average is
surely.
If it's points per game, you have to play minimum games. Though, maybe.
Yeah, you'd think so.
It's like a batting average in cricket. You know, you got to score at least 500 runs for the season or something like that. You got to make a minimum runs before you can qualify for the average. Oh, Aaron Dolney's trying to fly. He's only got one gear, Aaron Dolney, on the way to the basket. Oh, yeah, I've got it here. Got it here, Jules. I've got it on the iPad, mate.
James Legan from Blackburn, averaging 26 a game. There you go. How many games played, to your point? Yeah, no.
Games played. James Legan. Okay. Doesn't even have a photo on the BigV pages. Aaron Dolney's going to knock a free throw down. Oh, let's go. We did some real high-tech research here. James Legan, basketball. What do we got? James Legan from Blackburn. Is that him? JL Swish. You commentate, Jules. I'm going to look up James Legan.
Yeah, James Legan. When are you coming to Wyndham next? That's a beautiful three-point shot by Liam McDonald.
JL Swish. Is that?
As the Steelers with a bit of pressure, get the ball back.
Houston, Texas. Yeah, NBL. 11-year pro. NBL, bit of NBL 1 stuff, maybe?
There you go.
Might have played Adelaide Pride. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's...
My wife's home.
From Houston, yeah. Okay, yeah, it is the same. Yeah, so he's at Blackburn now. So,
okay.
12th season in Australia. So he's been around a few places playing in Oz. Eastern Mavericks in the NBL 1. So a bit of NBL 1, James Legan. So stepping down a level to the Big V here.
Looking forward to seeing him come to Wyndham.
We're about to wrap things up here. Only got 40 seconds left in the game here, Jules. When are we getting Blackburn out here? That's going to be worth having a look at, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a few games to go in this season. Not that one. There we go. June 15th. Put it in your diaries. That might be pink night, actually.
It is. It's that round.
Oh, okay. Put on a show. There's Herbert.
As we'll have pink T-shirts.
Pink shirts on the way. I have to find myself a pink beanie, I think, for that night. My daughter has one. I might have to borrow hers.
All right.
We're drawing up here.
Dang's getting the ball. There we go.
There's the pop out.
Oh, and a little curl. No
Off
good.
the side of the ring. Herbert. Well, we'll wrap things up. Wyndham, too strong. We've got 30 points, which was pretty much that point, 30-odd, 20-odd points after the first quarter, and it's been all in their favour.
No surprises tonight, but credit to Western Port for continuing to play hard.
Kept it going.
Yeah.
A few good highlights there. Like we saw Russell Permenser get some nice buckets. I think he ended up with a double-double. There we go. 18 points, 10 boards. Elijah Davey looked good for 11. Paul Brotherson showed some nice footwork and some work in the paint. But just, sort of couldn't get things going. Coming up against a pretty good team in Wyndham as well. Western Port, just not up to it today. As Wyndham are happy to dribble this one out.
Uncharacteristic.
Uncharacteristic from Wyndham. I don't know if Coach Lucas Allen will give them a grilling about that when they go back to the change rooms. But you think a 29-point win, you'd be pretty happy with that. Looks like we've just about everything here for us tonight. Nothing much more to say, is there, Jules?
No, thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage.
Shout out to Oscar Jones, 30 points. Double-doubles for Tomi Ailara and Miles Thomas. And that's it for Wyndham. Pretty much a walk in the park for Wyndham here today. Just what you want. Go in, get the 4 points, get out of there, have tomorrow off, and I think they're up at a double header next week. So, and that's us here for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the game. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.